Don't live on a prison planet. Wake the heck up, people, while you still can.
It's a policy by the governor. I mean,
conductors have to follow it as well.
we got to do what they say.
Unbelievable.
Can there be such a thing
policy,
as
not a law.
nationwide classical conditioning and global programming?
Insanity. Time to stand up before you ain't got no rights
Before I
left.
get into this video, you guys got to check out and pick up at least one of these solar power cells. It's portable, it's durable, and it's reliable. And if you don't have a wall outlet to charge it up, you can always throw it out in the sun and let the sun do the charging for you. It's got two
Buffer.
outlets so you can power two devices at once. It keeps it charged for a long time, and it's got a cool flashlight that stays on forever. My link with your discount code is in the description below. Some say that those who make you wear masks today will make you take the vax tomorrow. But the manipulation of the masses doesn't take place overnight. There are people whose job it is to conduct large-scale psychological operations on a massive amount of people. These operations...
It even says right on the box that the mask will not stop or prevent the COVID.
continue 24/7 outside the perception of most people. Edward Bernays, widely considered to be the father of public relations being a euphemism for the less palatable word propaganda, Bernays quipped, "We are governed, our minds are molded, our tastes formed, our ideas suggested, largely by men we have never heard of." In psychology, a learning process that occurs when two stimuli are repeatedly paired is called classical conditioning. It's a response that is at first elicited by the second stimulus and is eventually elicited by the first stimulus alone. Classical conditioning began with the idea from Pavlov in the early 1900s that there are some things that a dog, for example, does not need to learn. Pavlov noted that dogs don't learn to salivate whenever they see food. This reflex, he speculated, is hardwired into the dog. In behaviorist terms, food is an unconditioned stimulus and salivation is an unconditioned response. So Pavlov began a conditioning procedure in order to manipulate the natural hardwired unconditioned response. A ringing bell was introduced just before he gave food to his dogs. Day after day, he would repeat this procedure. Soon, the sound of the bell on its own now caused an increase in salivation. The unconditioned, hardwired response was successfully hijacked by the scientists employing the classical conditioning procedure. Now think about this. The unconditioned response of an unreasoning animal was now in complete control of a mental engineer. He could make the dog salivate simply by the introduction of an unrelated auditory stimulus. And if people think this powerful bit of knowledge would just stay relegated to the manipulation of unconditioned responses of the animal kingdom.
And no, I'm not saying you're as dumb as a dog. I'm saying you're dumber than a dog. Because a dog doesn't know what's going on. You can see what's happening around you. So that makes you dumber. Dumb and dumber.
Now would be a good time for those people to pull their heads out of their exit holes. What you're seeing all around you today is a large-scale mass conditioning exercise which appears to be tenderizing minds and preparing them to be hijacked into accepting ever-increasing amounts of totalitarianism. This is Baka Shamil from New Jersey, recording his daily life as he attempts to board a transit car in Jersey in an effort to make it home. But he's confronted with the officers who will introduce him to his new normal of not being able to board public transportation without wearing a government-mandated mask.
It's amazing.
You can go on your way. It's not a problem. Very simple. We're offering you a match.
So if I don't wear a mask, what's going to happen?
You're not riding Jersey Transit trains. They're going to call again.
And am I going to get arrested?
No, you're going to be refused service.
Refuse service.
Yep.
Because the New Jersey transit policy is you have to wear a mask to ride the train.
Even though I pay for my fare.
Yes.
Take the
correct.
chip, buy, sell, or
It
trade,
doesn't
right?
expire. Your ticket doesn't expire.
Right, you're right about that. So it's unreal. So every time I'm gonna see someone with not wearing a mask, I will call cops and snitch on them.
Absolutely.
Perfectly fine.
Are you serious?
Tell the conductor, and then he'll call the police.
So I should not mind my own business,
You can do whatever you want.
You can mind your own business if you choose.
but it's okay with you guys for me to snitch on someone
Yes.
who's doing no harm. No,
If they're not wearing a mask, yes, you can call the police.
that's not a law. It's a policy. Exactly.
So under executive order from the governor, you have to wear a mask to take New Jersey Transit. It was done in an effort to protect the employees of New Jersey Transit and the other commuters. It's a large population that takes our train.
Fix this,
That
dump
being said,
truck.
We're trying to offer you a mask. Well, that's all we're asking. If you want to continue taking a train, take the mask, put the mask on, take the train and go. That's it.
Trump truck.
Simple.
Trump
That's it.
dump
Is there
truck.
sergeant? Is there
Fix
sergeant?
this
One of you a
shit.
sergeant? So no. Okay, so if I see a conductor, not that white conductor, what?
If they're not wearing a mask, you can take them to
If you have an issue with a conductor, you're very welcome to meet.
No, can I call cops on the conductor? Really?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I can call you guys. You guys are gonna come and deal with the conductor?
Yes.
Are you serious now?
Yes. It's a policy by the governor. I mean,
Conductors have to follow it as well.
we got to do what they say.
Unbelievable.
No, you don't gotta do what
Okay,
they
I'll
say.
take the mask so you know I
have an
can.
extra mask.
damn
It's
sheep.
for you.
It's not a big deal. You're making it a bigger
It
deal.
is a
It is a
big
big deal
deal.
for me.
To wear a mask.
Yeah.
Take it up with the governor. The governor made these laws.
It's not- I mean, we
you
didn't
gotta
have
have
the
respect
rules,
for
you
your
know what I
fellow
mean?
people out here.
I'm the most. I mean,
Be
me,
respectful to
tools.
other people.
I am. I
Nothing
am.
but
I am.
tools.
Yourself in that. That's all.
I help my neighbor. What is that supposed to mean? Like, do I have to tell you what I do on a daily
I
basis?
didn't ask that. I just said be respectful of other people and wear a mask so that everyone feels protected and safe. That's all.
Listen, I can't believe I'm having this interaction.
No
It's
kidding.
a very simple interaction.
We're having this interaction because you refuse to wear a mask. Simple. That's it.
So
And
it's
I
okay
refuse
for me
to get
call
vaccinated.
cops
What's
on the
next?
conductor,
Yeah.
and you guys gonna come and deal with the conductor too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You're gonna lecture him on mask wearing
If
and
he
all that.
refuses to wear a mask, we're taking him off the train. He's not going to be working on the train.
Are you serious?
Your supervisor will be contacted. He will be removed. Very simple.
It's in the policy.
Very
The
simple.
employees and the commuters have to wear a mask.
This is surreal.
Time
This
to
is
get
really
these
surreal, and we're
politicians
just gonna
out
stand
of
here
office.
until
No, you're free to go now.
I'm free to go now.
Absolutely.
Where you
Okay.
going? You going home?
And
or
all
you
these
So I was
tools that
detained.
work
I was
for 'em.
detained up
You're
until this
detained
month.
up till now.
On a suspicious of what? Suspicious
Not
of.
suspicious of anything. For refusing to wear a mask. And now you got a mask,
Right.
and you can be on your way.
Okay.
Very simple.
It's very simple.
Very simple.
You're making this a bigger deal than it needs to be.
It would be very simple not to interact with me completely.
If you wore a mask, you wouldn't be here.
Sir, you don't have to be here anymore. You can put your mask on and go on your way. Take your train. Very simple.
Don't you see where this is heading, folks?
This. So if I don't put my mask on, what's gonna happen? You can't.
Right now you're trying to antagonize.
No, I'm not trying to. You're trying to antagonize me.
Alright, so you're on New Jersey Transit property and you intend to take a train. Either of which you need to put a mask on. That's it. You're still on New Jersey Transit property, so if you want to take some other mean of transportation to wherever your final destination is, whether it be Uber, taxi,
Too bad you didn't get their badge and name.
the mask policy is on whoever's vehicle or mode of transportation is taken.
So you guys
If
walk.
you're not staying on this property, taking a train, a bus, or anything else, you need to put a mask on during your free service. That's
So you-
straight from the governor's order. That's straight from New Jersey
So
Transit.
you guys walk with the extra mask in order to supply.
Because we don't want a confrontation with people.
We want to make this as easy as possible.
We want to
We
keep
want
it simple.
people to get
and
on
you
their
guys
way.
be going
Alright.
Show
We're
me
the
your
ones helping the
papers.
situation right now.
Okay, so I have to put the mask on.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Now, do you need help?
I guess
I
you
don't-
gotta
Where
get
you need
home.
to go.
though.
I don't need the help now.
All right. Have a good night, sir.
All right, thank you.
Guys, if we look at this in any other way than the insanity that it truly is, we may well have already been mentally primed to accept whatever they decide to shove down our throats or into our arms. If you think this is going to stop with masks and not proceed to mandatory injections of Gil Bates' government-funded chemical concoction of heavy metals DNA altering material, shredded baby cells, and other toxins, I have a face to sell ya on Mount Rushmore. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance, and indifference to this notion is the means by which the people will and have secured their own oppression. If you guys enjoyed that video, check out my brand new interactive podcast over on DLive. It's where you can join the conversation and affect the trajectory and outcome of the content. I'll leave that link in the description and in the pinned comment for you. Okay, before you go anywhere, a lot of people have asked me if they can get a shirt from the store with the design on the back. Let me show you real quick what you can do within the store as far as self-editing your own design that you can put on any shirt, hoodie, mug, phone case, whatever. Pick out any design from the store, then select any item. And guys, there are hundreds of items to choose from. Hats, beanies, bags, buttons, men's items, women's items, stuff for kids, and even pets. I'll just select this shirt right here. You can change the item color to whatever you want. Hit this little pencil editing tool right here and then click on Customize. You can enlarge, shrink, or reposition the design on any item. You can also click over here to the left on Designs and add any design you want. Matter of fact, you can put as many designs as you want on the front or on the back of the shirt. Or you can click on Text and
Pretty
add
cool,
some customized lettering. With the lettering, you can change the font, change the font color, increase the size, and you can even bend the text. And check this out. If you want a design or lettering on the back or on the sides, just click on where you want your design or text, click on the Design or Text tool, or you can even upload your own design. It only increases the price of the item a couple bucks. And you can do this on any item that you select. The store link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Your purchase gets you a kick-ass design and supports the channel while it helps me create more content. Leave your thoughts about this video for the world and the Google Thought Police in the comments section below.